Hi, my name is Phil Walker, and today's day 18 of my new commitment to quote a chapter of the Bible each and every day. Today I want to quote John chapter 21, the last chapter of John. I have my Bible here in case I need it, but I'll give it my best shot. John chapter 21. Afterward, Jesus appeared again to his disciples by the Sea of Tiberias. It happened this way. Simon Peter and Thomas called Didymus, Nathanael from Cana in Galilee, the sons of Zebedee, and two of the disciples were together. I'm going out to fish, Simon Peter told them, and they said, we'll go with you. So they went out and got into the boats, but that night they caught nothing. Early in the morning, Jesus stood on the shore, but they did not realize there was Jesus. He called out to them, friends, haven't you any fish? No, they replied. He said to them, throw your net on the right side of the boat and you will find some. So they did so. And caught such a large number of fish that they were unable to haul the net in. And unable to haul the net in. Then the disciple whom Jesus loved said to Simon Peter, it is the Lord. As soon as Simon Peter heard him say, it is the Lord, he wrapped his outer garment around him, for he had taken it off, and jumped into the water. The other disciples followed in the boat, towing the net full of fish, for they were not far from shore, about 100 yards. When they arrived, they found a fire of coals with fish on it and some bread. Jesus said to them, bring some of the fish that you have just caught. So Simon Peter went aboard and dragged the net ashore. It was full of many large fish, 153. But even with so many, the net was not torn. Jesus said to them, come and have breakfast. Jesus said to them, come and have breakfast. He then took the bread and gave it to them and did the same with the fish. No one dared ask him who he was. They knew he was the Lord. This was now the third time that Jesus appeared to his disciples after he was raised from the dead. After they finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of John, do you truly love me more than these? Simon Peter answered him, yes, Lord. You know that I love you. Jesus said, feed my lambs. Again, he asked him, Simon, son of John, do you truly love me? Peter said, yes, Lord. You know that I love you. Jesus said, take care of my sheep. A third time Jesus asked him, Simon, son of John, do you love me? Simon Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, do you love me? He said, Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you. Jesus said, feed my sheep. I tell you the truth. When you were younger, you dressed yourself and went where you wanted. But when you're old, others will come and dress you and lead you where you do not want to go. He said this to indicate the kind of death with which Peter would glorify Jesus. Peter turned around and saw that the disciple whom Jesus loved was following them. This was the one who leaned against Jesus at the supper and asked him, Lord, who will betray you? When Simon Peter saw him, he asked, Lord, what about him? Jesus said, if I want him to remain alive until I return, what is that to you? You must follow me. Because of this, the rumor spread among the disciples that this disciple would not die. But Jesus did not say he would not die. He only said, if I want him to remain alive until I return, what is that to you? This is the disciple who testifies to these things and wrote them down. We know that his testimony is true. Jesus did many other things as well. If every one of them was written down, I suppose that even the whole world would not have enough room for the books that would be written. John chapter 21, verse 1 through 25.